So I'm going to go ahead and send out my weekly newsletters today. For a little bit of context, this is something I started doing about 3 or 4 months back. I usually just kind of include a random picture from that week, as well as like a brief synopsis. I also like to include a weekly picture of my cat Sandy and whatever song I have been kind of just listening to on repeat throughout the week. And then lastly, I do like to include either like a picture or a mood board that I want to use as inspiration for the next week. I don't send out very many of these. I only have 5 or 6 friends that I really send them out to. So let me go ahead and get these ready to be mailed out. But first, I need a cup of matcha. So let's go make that. We're ready, let's get started. So for this week, we actually are going to be sending out 2 newsletters. This one is the one from 2 weeks ago, and this is the one from last week. Unfortunately, the second week of January was a little too busy for me to get to sending out my newsletters, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them both into one envelope. And since this is my first newsletter of the new year, I have also written a couple of cute letters to put into some of these envelopes as well. Alright, so the envelopes I'm going to be using for this newsletter are just these plain brown envelopes. Nothing really special about them, got them off of Amazon. I might add a sticker or 2 on top, or maybe a wax seal at the end, but generally speaking, I'm probably just going to keep it plain and simple. just realized I wasn't recording with my mic this entire time. Anyways, now that my newsletters are prepped and my envelopes all have names, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop them into the envelopes. So as I said earlier, a couple of them are getting personalized letters, and then for the ones that don't, I'm just going to go ahead and put in a cute little note. Now that each one of these has a newsletter and a personalized note inside of it, I think it's safe to go ahead and seal this up. Alright, now that all of these have been sealed, I am a little extra and I like to put little wax seals on them. I used to buy pre-made wax seals, but I found that it's just so much more fun to do it yourself. So let's go ahead and stick a couple of them onto the letters. This one turned out wonderfully. Let me see if I can show you guys. If I can focus it. Super cute. And just like that, we are all done with all 6 of the newsletters. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp and address these off camera because obviously I don't want people's addresses on the internet. As I said earlier, I am trying to send these out every single week, but obviously there are times where I'm busy, I'm not feeling too well, I'm just not in the mood, or I just procrastinate them until the last minute and then they just don't get done. I just love sending out mail in general and receiving mail as well, and also just keeping up with my friends. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making this video. Again, I'm going to try to put one of these out every single week. So until next week's newsletter, live your best life, have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you next time.